Hello and welcome to Card Member Service.
Your account. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. To get started, please say or enter your... Thanks. Let me bring that up. What's the 5-digit zip code on your account? Here's your latest balance and payment information. You can save many money in the current balance on your account is...
Agent.
Just a moment while I connect your call. You've been selected to participate in a survey to help us provide world-class service, which takes approximately a minute and a half. Simply remain on the line at the end of your call. Thank you for calling Card Member Service. This is Sandy. May I start with your name, please?
Hi, Sandy. It's Al Simic, and I have a little bit of an issue here going on with a dispute that I have, a drama that I have. I just got my new card, and I activated it this afternoon. And I had a situation. I was supposed to have a caseworker call me back today, and they never called. So I need to speak to you with respect to these disputes with All Valley Paralegal. Can you please pull up my accounts?
Yeah, I can. I'm sorry, your last name again?
Simic, S-I-M-I-C.
Thank you, Mr. Simmons. And these are disputes that you've already initiated, or that case you've already initiated?
Correct.
Okay. I unfortunately wouldn't be able to help with the fraud case or dispute case. I can connect you to our fraud department to help with that.
Well, do they handle disputes as well?
Do you need to initiate a new dispute, or have all the transactions already been disputed?
I have no idea.
Okay.
When I explain to you the scenario, I'll give you the Reader's Digest version of this, please, because this has me very worried. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Here's the deal. I initiated a dispute on or about the 22nd, 23rd of August for All Valley Paralegal. And that charge was done at the end of May. I think you'll see that on your screen. Is that right?
Right.
It's a provisional credit? Okay. The owner of All Valley Paralegal got very aggressive with me to the point that she became harassing. I got a restraining order on her. And she actually turned around and recharged my card on the 27th. I went in online last Friday so I can pay my bill. You'll see a payment there for $27 something. And the moment I looked at this, I'm like, why is this high? It's higher than I anticipated. And that's when I discovered she charged me on the 27th for $12.35. Do you see that again?
I can find it. Sure.
Let me know when you do, because then there's an additional piece of information I want to give you. The two or three, but they're very easy, okay?
Okay, I have transactions for $1,235, but there was a credit for it as well.
There was or was not?
There was.
Oh, good. Okay, so you see two disputes for All Valley Paralegal, correct?
Well, that wasn't a dispute. That was a credit from the merchant. For what disputes you have in place, I don't have that. Our disputes department would.
Okay, if I may, just for one more second. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name?
Sandy.
Sandy, hi. Sandy, when I logged on last Friday so I can pay my bill, I noticed that not only did she charge my card $12.35 on the 27th, but there was also a pending for the 3rd of September. I'm like, whoa. So I brought that to their attention. Why am I concerned now? Why is my current balance $16.08? What does this $16.08 govern? Because I paid $27.17. My balance was about $1,400. I'm sorry, about $4,000, right? I paid $27. So, well, approximately 27. I was expecting 1,300, and that would have been the credit that would have been applied, provisional credit for All Valley Paralegal. Why am I seeing a $1,600 outstanding balance? This makes no sense.
I'm sorry, I don't have a glance to know what makes up the 1,600. I can place you on hold and see what transactions there are that would make up that balance. But all of Valley, you have two transactions for $1,235. You have one credit back from All Valley for the $1,235.
So we need to do the second one.
Well, they both have been disputed, so.
But why isn't it? Why hasn't it been adjusted on my account?
There was a dispute. There was a credit on your account for the dispute on August 22nd.
Right.
There was a transaction.
That was the first one.
There was a transaction with All Valley on August 27th, but there was a matching credit for it.
Okay, so where is the 1,600 coming from? It shouldn't be like this.
I need to place you on hold while I add up the transactions and we'll make up the current balance.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Thank you.
Absolutely, one moment.
I'm very worried here. Okay.
Thank you for holding, Mr. Smith.
Sandy,
I do appreciate
yes, okay.
it.
I found the guilty culprits. Remember I told you it's not pre-authorization? It was dated as 9/3.
Mm-hmm.
I see All Valley again.
I'm sorry, you see All Valley again?
You know what? I'll let you do your thing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I just didn't understand that. The only
Okay.
All Valley transactions you have
Mm-hmm.
are a transaction in May
Mm-hmm.
and a transaction in August, on August 28th.
What-
That's a pending transaction.
What happened to that pre-authorization I saw on Friday that was posted on September 3rd?
There isn't any transaction for September 3rd.
Okay. So how's my credit card bill now?
Since the statement closed, you've had transactions that total $4,195.49.
Right. Now,
And there was,
go ahead.
no, that's okay.
What I was going to say, you see, okay, could you give me that number one more time, please? $4,041.95.
$195.
Okay, let's just call it 4195. I don't worry about the change, okay? Okay,
Okay.
this is good. Now, here's what I was told, 4195. Now, Sandy, I made a payment for 27. I'm sorry, can you give me that number? I made a payment for 2717 and 17.
$2,717.
That would have made my balance 1478.
No, your statement on August 12th closed at $2,717.15. So what your payment covered was activity through the posted to your account through August 12th. Your current balance is from transactions that have posted from August 20th.
I'm so not with you, and I'll tell you why.
13th.
May I share this with you? The reason why I'm not with you is because when I saw current balance on Friday, the current balance said about $4,200. So here's what I thought. I saw current balance on Friday to be about $4,142. I paid $27.17, leaving me with the impression that $14.78 would be the remaining balance. And the person I spoke with told me that that amount did include All Valley, so that I would be getting a credit for the $12.35, and therefore it would leave my balance pretty much, it would clean up the bill. Because I didn't.
I'm sorry, Mr. Simic. These are the actual transactions that make up your balance. They start with August 13th because the payment you made
Mm-hmm.
was for your statement balance for the statement closing on August 12th.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You
What,
have
Sandy,
transactions.
Sandy, what I'm referring to is just keeping in mind, when I see current balance, right now I see current balance 1608. What I saw on Friday, that number was 42 something. It was 41 or 42. So I paid $27, $2,717.
I'm sorry, Mr. Simic, I don't have what your balance was on Friday, but what you paid was what your balance was on August 13th.
What I paid was not an entire balance for a specific cycle. I voluntarily paid 27 for the mere fact that I would have a credit of All Valley Paralegal. So what I'm trying to discern here is, one, where did that post authorization go from the 3rd? I'm not seeing the charge here. This is why.
There isn't any transaction for the 3rd.
Okay, may I have a supervisor, please?
Sure, let me see if
You're being very kind to me, and I appreciate it. I just really need someone with a magnifying glass to look at this, because this is really freaking me out.
One moment, please.
Thank you, Sandy.
Mr. Simic. I do appreciate that.
Sure.
I do have Brittany on the line to further assist.
Thank you, Sandy. You've been very kind. I appreciate it. Hi, Brittany.
Hi, how you doing this evening, sir?
Not too good. I'm a little bit panicked out, Brittany. I'll tell you why. Okay, I have a drama going on with All Valley Paralegal. I had to file a dispute on August 22nd or 23rd for a charge that was made with All Valley Paralegal at the end of May, and that turned out to be a very sour transaction. Brittany, that person, Lorraine, with All Valley Paralegal, became very harassing, and I wound up getting a restraining order on her.
Oh, wow.
It got ugly. I was getting aggravated and harassing calls, nonstop faxes and text messages. I have 2 police reports. She's forged my signature. She even violated her restraining order, and I filed another complaint. So now it's going to go above the city attorney. So I have a court hearing next Thursday, actually, for my permanent restraining order. And the detectives, this is horrible. Thank you. I have a drama here. Please hear me out. I know I may seem a little bit all over the place. Here's the thing. Okay. I filed that dispute August 22nd-ish. You see that, correct? 12:35.
Yes.
Awesome.
For the first charge. That was for the first charge.
Yes.
So she charged you on May 30th.
She charged me on or about at the end of May. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what happened. On Friday, the 4th, let me just check my calendar. Friday, I log on, the 5th actually. On Friday the 5th, I log in because my credit card payment is due. So, okay, I'm like, all right, let me take a look at the credit card bill. Let me log in. I owe my payment on the 7th, so I'd like to be on time. So, I'm like, why is the under current balance? Brittany, it said it was $4,100 or $4,200. Let's just call it 42. That's a very rounded off number, okay?
Okay.
I freaked out. I'm like, why is it 42? I know I don't have 42.
Right.
So I'm looking deeper, and I'm like, oh my God, they charged me again, All Valley Paralegal. So I immediately called you guys, and not only did she charge me again, but she made an attempted pre-authorization pending charge on the 3rd for the same amount. So I had 1 charge and 1 pending. So I spoke to your representative.
Okay. Yeah.
And I see that, again, under current balance on Friday, it said it was like $4,200. So I paid about $2,700. I actually paid $2,717.15. Please don't misinterpret the last statement balance. I literally paid that amount. And I'll tell you why I did that. Because remember, I saw the current balance say $4,200. So I figured if I pay $2,717.15, that would leave my balance of $1,482. And I was told, and here's the part now, the charge for All Valley Paralegal was reflected already in the current balance. So I would need to subtract $1,235, leaving my balance at $247. Why is it that I'm seeing current balance $1,608.78?
Just a moment.
This makes no sense at all.
Okay. So everything that you have told me, yes, is 100% correct. I do see that we were able to, with that first charge you put in dispute there, we were able to temporarily credit you the funds,
Mm-hmm.
and then she did charge you again,
Mm-hmm.
which it looks like she credited back the account on the 2nd of September. She did try to authorize another one, which looks like it ended up crediting off the account or falling off the account, so she must have credited it right back. Because we had 2 attempted chargers. One of them is in dispute. We have it temporarily credited to the account, and the other one she credited back. So technically everything with her right now is 0. So she tried to charge you, but we credited back. She charged you, and she credited back. And
When you say she, are you referring to All Valley or are you referring to the bank?
I'm referring to All Valley. She did credit your account back $1,235.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for the second charge she put on there. So
That could have been also her merchant bank told her you can't do that.
She can't do that?
No, I'm saying that could have also
Okay.
been her merchant bank telling her you can't do that. You have a chargeback
Right.
pending on this.
Yeah.
You can't put another charge on this card. Then why is
Definitely.
it that I'm seeing 1608?
And I'll go over that in a second.
I'm
I just
really
want to clarify that I can definitely see where you saw that balance at one point of like 4,000 on there.
on Friday, yeah.
Throughout that billing cycle, there were activities up to that amount, and that's what you saw, which now it's definitely not. So let's get to why your balance is 1,608.78.
I was expecting it to be like like 200 something, because I was told by your rep on Friday that that $4,200 balance already included All Valley Paralegal without the credit. And I asked her specifically, I want to pay my entire balance in full, and she told me not to do that. I asked her, how much should I pay so that you guys put your credit and I can pay the highest, I can zero this out. And she gave me this ballpark figure.
Okay. And she did. So with, even with those credits that were on the account at the time, the balance that you paid, the 2007, 17, 15, did pay it in full at that time. But since this all, we have had additional purchases on your card. So now, since the statement printed, we had a total purchases of $4,195.49. Let me take away the credits and payment. So there were a total of $4,195.49. So she credited back. Okay, let's start with your payment.
Okay, I'm sorry. Matt, could you please bear? I'm sorry. I want to type this out. No, my keyboard's not acting up. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll go first because I'm going to type it out too, so it makes sense to me as well.
I'm sorry. Please bear with me here. My keyboard's not wanting to type now. Come on. Okay. I'm sorry. 4195. Okay.
Okay, so 4195.49. So that was your total purchases and adjustments on the account.
Okay, so I'm sorry. That was Friday's balance?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds about right. I'm with you.
You made a payment of $2,717.15.
Right. That would have left my balance with, let's see, 4195.49 minus 27.17 and 15 cents, 14.78 and 60 and I'm sorry, 14.78 and 34 cents.
Right, and that is what it is. So
right.
The reason, so those are your new purchases at that time.
Right.
14.78.34. This has nothing to do with the 12.35, because all those charges with the Owl Valley place, I'm sorry, they cleared each other out, because they have nothing to do.
I'm sorry, but here's the thing, though. My balance was $41.95 and 49 cents before I immediately brought to your attention that second charge, and before there was any credit that was applied.
Well, the credit.
Yeah, because when I saw that, mind you, I saw 4195 and 49 cents. Again, 4,200. I immediately said, like, oh my God, they charged me again. I did not see a credit immediately posted, and neither did your representative.
No, I don't know, because you did have some. It looks like you reported this to the fraud team, so they did do a charge off, and this was just on Friday the same day.
But it shows zero on. It says charge off, and online it says $0.00.
Right.
So it doesn't look like they charged it off completely yet.
Well, I'm wondering if at the time what they did was have an extra credit on the account because it was with our fraud team. Because all of the charges on your card now are all of your charges.
No, they're not. Again, please understand. I was told that the 4195 embraced All Valley Paralegal, embraced one of those charges for the 27th. There was nothing here whatsoever that showed a credit. Otherwise, the representative would not have put it in dispute. In fact, if you bear with me, I have that call. Hang on one second. Let me see here. Bear with me.
Okay.
What's the phone number here again? It's 888. Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's 866. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know what happened.
Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, please. Hang on. Okay, let me see if I can do this. It's not working. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I have the call recorded.
Okay. And it's fine. So, I mean, everything will definitely be itemized for you on your statements. You're not going to be charged for anything that you're not responsible for. I definitely want to inform you that.
But it looks like I am.
I know, and the reason why is because she had an extra authorization on your card, which has fallen off now.
Right.
So you don't have to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time when you called us, there was an extra $1,235.
I'm aware of that, but we're still not touching the topic of my balance was $41.95. I was told that it included one of the transactions for All Valley Paralegal. And I was told only make my payment of 27 something so that I'm close to zeroing out my card. Why is it that I'm not seeing it, especially if my card was closed on Friday? They closed my... Hold on one second. They closed my card out on Friday, and they mailed me the new card number today. I didn't have a credit card Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or Monday. I just got my new card today, ending in 3270. My card ending in 6434 was closed. And again, I made a payment of $27.17 and 15 cents so that we can get to, plus the credit from All Valley Paralegal that I did not have at the time, and I was told that it was going to be put into a second dispute, would be pretty close to zeroing out my card, give or take $100 or something.
Okay. And I definitely understand where you're coming from, but I think there's a lot of miscommunication with this. So, and I just kind of want to explain. The 2007-17-15, that payment that you made paid for your statement balance for all your charges from August 12th to September 7th.
I understand that.
Statement.
I understand that.
The payment that you made paid for all of those charges. It has nothing to do with your activity since your statement printed.
Correct. And what I'm getting at is activity, because the current balance at that time was $41.95. So if you subtract $27.17 and 15 cents from $41.95, that would have left me with $14.78.38. And again, that did. Hold on one second. We're not listening, and this is math. Please hear me out. My current balance was $41.95. I paid $27.17, leaving my balance to $14.78 and 34 cents. So far, you get that, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, do you see where I'm coming up with that number, right?
Yeah, but the $14.78 is all new charges. That have nothing to do with
new charges since when? New charges since when?
Since your statement printed, which was on.
Then why is it that the current balance showed $41.95?
Because there were a lot of charges in discrepancy at that point, and there was an additional authorization charge on there for the $1,000. It's all going to be itemized. On your next statement that you get, you will see that it's all going to be itemized. The charges from her are all canceled out because the charges and the credits are back on the card.
But that's not what I was told. That's not what I was told. That's not what I was told.
I believe there probably was some miscommunication with your last phone call. I think that's why it's hard for me to explain what's going on.
Please bear with me for 1 sec. I think I found a way to do this. If you can bear with me a tiny second. I'm sorry, Brittany. Okay. I think I got this. Hang on. I think I got this. Okay. I think I got this. Okay. Brittany, you're still there, right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Okay. I think I know how to do this now. Okay. I mean, to me, if I had $1,400 worth of extra charges, then the current balance would have showed. I just don't understand why the current balance does not show that. The current balance means the current balance. I mean, I can't have all of a sudden $1,400 worth of new charges, especially when I haven't had a credit card in 4 or 5 days. The last charge I made on my card ending in 6434 was for Craigslist on Friday. In fact, I told the representative, please don't please don't cancel the card out yet until I make this one more charge, because that is a recurring business charge that I make. And I did it with her on the phone. So, okay, bear with me. I think I got this to work. Okay.
The charges you have on your card right now are charges that have been made since your close date of your last cycle. So as of August 13 until right now, which your next statement closes...
I'm sorry, Brittany, I'm sorry, hang on one tiny second. That's not you guys. That was another call that was recorded. Okay. Brittany, the numbers are not adding up. They are not adding up. Because again, Friday I was told, you had your calls recorded. Friday I was told that the $41.95 did include a charge from All Valley Paralegal, that I would have to subtract that. And if I would subtract it, I would be pretty close to paying off my entire card. So I'm not seeing this make sense. We have a mess here, okay?
I understand. I don't know what you were told on that call. I'm informing you now, though, with what I see with your current charges and balances, the 2007, 17, 15, all that did was pay your charges for your last statement billing cycle. It did not bring your account current. It wouldn't have been able to bring your account current on a Friday, because you've had charges since August 12th clear until right now that are totaling to the $1,600, which aren't going to be billed to you, and nothing's going to be due until your October due date, because it's a completely different cycle where you had different charges on the account.
Can you do me a favor?
What happened on that phone call yesterday, I can certainly have it reviewed. But
please do. Yes, please do. And can you do me a favor? I mean, I'd really like to forensically go through this. Can you see what charges I had on Friday? I'm sorry. Can you see what charges embraced $41.95 up to and including Friday?
I can certainly go over all of the charges with you.
I mean, we have to go old school on this. This is, you guys are a bank. This is official here now, okay? I need to know what charges Friday, when I logged on, embraced the $41.95 and 49 cents. That would have been Friday the 5th. When I saw that box say 419549, what did that embrace to get it to 4195 and 49 cents? That is crucial. It really is. That means going back to my previous payment and applying all that. We need to do that, Brittany, because this is freaking me out, okay? I mean...
Yeah, and I understand, but right now...
No, Brittany, there are no buts. This is business, Brittany. This is business, okay? You guys are my main credit card provider. There are no buts, Brittany. I take you guys seriously, okay? I need you to do this for me, because I know something is wrong. Thank you. I know something is wrong. I know something is wrong. Look, a mother usually is attached to her child via the umbilical cord, and I have an umbilical cord when it comes to my wallet. I know when something is wrong. Trust me on that one. So I really need you to please. I know I'm seeming a little over the place here. I apologize. Maybe I need to be getting emotional because it's money. And I take my responsibility seriously. and I hope you understand that it's nothing to do with you. I know something's wrong, Brittany.
I understand. What I would like to do, if you would just hear me out
Please.
for a moment.
Okay.
What I want to do is give you all of the charges that you have not yet paid for.
Brittany.
Because you can
Okay.
clearly see with your last statement, the 2007, 17, 15 paid for those charges only.
Okay. Let me take you up on that offer. Math is math. Okay, let me take you up on that.
It is.
Go for it.
So we can start with, I'm going to go over every charge that's going to total to the 1,608.78.
Then you know what? Let me put you on speakerphone so I can type up with both hands, okay? I have my Excel spreadsheet opening up. Bear with me. Let me get you on speaker. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
In fact, let me put you on my headset. No need to put you on speaker. Let me put you on headset. Hang on. Let me put this in my ear. I mean, I know this can be pretty tedious. However, this is meant to be tedious because if I'm going to assume a responsibility, I have to make sure it's the right responsibility, right?
I understand.
Okay, can you hear me well on this headset?
Yes.
Okay, please go a little slow, okay, because I'm going to be typing this out word for word. I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm ready.
Okay. Right. I do want to make just a statement. These are charges since your last statement printed in cycles on August 12th through until today. Your statement cycle for this billing period ends on September 10th, which is tomorrow.
Right.
Okay?
Tomorrow. Okay.
Starting with the first charge.
Mm-hmm.
First charge is on August 13th.
August 13th.
$8.37.
And vendor?
And that is at Dollar King.
Okay.
Okay. August 14th.
Okay.
We have $55.53
Bear with me. $55.53. Okay.
at Sally Beauty.
Okay.
Then on August 14th,
Mm-hmm.
we have $30 even
Mm-hmm.
at Tiffany West.
Okay.
On August 13th,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, the post dates are not exactly, they'll all be after the 12th. August 13th, we have $12.99.
Mm-hmm. And the vendor?
And that is to J2 eVoice.
Right. Okay. And that's $12.99. I'm sorry, $12.99.
$12.99.
I'm with you. Okay.
And then we have August 14th,
Mm-hmm.
$4.50
Okay.
to Central Parking.
Okay.
August 14th,
Mm-hmm.
$95.88.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the DLS Duda.
Okay.
On August 18th,
Okay.
we have $25 to elan1 Inc. Lance.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that one more time, please.
August 18th.
No, I got that. CLL Lank. I didn't hear that. The vendor.
Oh, ELANCE.
Clance. Uh-huh.
Inc.
Okay.
August 15th, we have $60 even
Mm-hmm.
to Vesta Boost Prepaid.
Okay.
On August 15th,
Mm-hmm.
we have $40
Okay.
Actors Key West.
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm.
August 15th,
Okay.
$81.75.
Mm-hmm.
And that is to Prince Charming Inc.
Okay.
August 18th,
Okay.
$12.50. And that is to evtexting.com.
Right. Okay.
August 18,
Mm-hmm.
$25 even.
Okay.
Craigslist.org.
Right. Okay.
August 18,
Mm-hmm.
$93.51.
Okay.
FedEx.
Right. Okay.
August 18,
Mm-hmm.
$25 to Cafe Ambrosia.
Okay.
August 18,
Mm-hmm.
$18.46.
Mm-hmm.
And that is to dnh.godaddy.com.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Sure.
On August 20th,
Okay.
we have $120.93.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 9, 3. Okay.
And that is to that elan1, and then it says escrow corporation.
Oh, elan. Okay. Mm-hmm.
After that, we have August 19,
Okay.
$17.46.
Mm-hmm.
And that is to godaddy.com.
Okay.
August 18, $20 even
Okay.
to Advanced Network.
Okay.
August 21st,
Mm-hmm.
$6.75.
Okay.
Subway.
Okay.
August 21st, $83.56. FedEx.
Okay.
August 25th,
Mm-hmm.
$227.50.
Mm-hmm.
That is to Smooth Medical.
Okay.
August 22nd,
Okay.
$7.99
Okay.
to Netflix.com.
Okay.
August 21st,
Okay.
$12 even,
Okay.
and that is to Actors Key West.
Right.
August 25th,
Okay.
we have $25 even,
Okay.
and that is
Correct
to
stuff.
elan1.
Elan. Okay.
August 22nd,
Okay.
we have $12.50,
Actors Inc.
and that is to Easy Texting.
Okay.
August 25th,
Mm-hmm.
$6.35,
Okay.
and that is to Starbucks.
Okay.
August 25th, we have $2 even, and that is Redondo Beach
Parking.
Pier.
Right. Parking. Okay.
August 25th, $25 even.
Chin Chin. Okay.
Craigslist.
Okay.
August 25th,
Mm-hmm.
$35 even.
That's Chin Chin. Is that right?
And that is Chin Chin.
Okay.
August 25th,
Okay.
$345.50.
I like Superior Court.
That is Google.
Oh, Google. Okay, hang on one second. I'm sorry. Hang on one second. Let me just. Okay. Google. I'm with you. Okay.
Then we have $8.66.
I'm sorry. And that was what date? August 25th?
I'm sorry, I didn't say that. It was August 27th,
Okay, $8 and sorry?
$8.66,
Subway?
the subway.
Okay.
I just want to explain, we may start getting above the 1,600, and I'll go over the credits afterwards.
Sure, no worries. I'm with you. So far, you're doing great. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. This is the only way I can have it to where it's understandable.
I hope.
I understand. I've had this call many times, so
Okay.
if I don't doing it this way, it's okay. So after the subway one, we have August 27th.
Okay.
$49 to Express 10.
Right. Okay.
On August 26th, we have $5.99,
Mm-hmm.
and that is to iptoday.com.
I'm sorry, $5.99? $5.99.
Yes.
Okay.
August 26th, we have $4.63
Okay.
to FedEx Office.
Right. Okay.
August 26th,
Okay.
we have $39.22.
The FedEx. Okay.
August 26th, we have $435 even.
LA Superior Court.
Yes.
Okay. That's my restraining order, by the way. Go on.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
And then August 26th, we have $20 even,
Okay.
and that is to Advanced Network.
Okay.
August 2nd.
You mean September 2nd.
I'm sorry, yes. September 2nd.
Okay.
I just still can't believe it's even September.
I know what you mean.
We have
I'm sorry, no charges from the 27th through the 31st?
27 to the first, no.
Really? Now, you are aware that All Valley Paralegal came in that week.
There are charges. Okay, so just so you know, the reason even the dates I'm giving you are different. These are the post dates
Right.
that I'm giving you. They're not the actual transaction dates.
Okay.
So transaction dates can be any 7 days before the date I'm giving you. The longest the charge can pend for is 7 days. So the charge may post the next business day. Sometimes it's 3 business days after. It just depends when the merchant pushes through the transaction.
Okay. Okay.
So the dates I'm giving you are post dates so that it makes sense with the billing periods I'm giving you.
I'm with you. Okay.
Okay. So where were we at? The 98 and 9 cents?
I'm sorry, no, we were at September. We skipped from August 26th. We were at August 26th, $20 Advanced Network, and then you went to September 2nd. And that's why I asked you, is there anything from the 27th through the 1st of September? And you said no.
Okay. There is. They're just not the dates I'm giving you. So
Okay.
I have more charges. So September 2nd, we have $98.09.
Okay.
That is at Office Depot.
Okay.
On September 2nd, we have $18.46. On September 2nd.
I'm sorry, who's the vendor for $18.46?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We have DNH GoDaddy.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm writing them down and putting them in my calculator at the same time.
Sure.
We have September 2nd,
Okay.
$32.70.
And 70 cents? Okay.
At Prince Charming.
Okay.
And we have August 29th.
Okay.
And $15 to After Key West.
Okay.
On September 2nd. have $12.50.
50, 50 or 15?
50.
Actors Key West?
EasyTexting.com.
Okay, please bear with me here. Just check that. Oops. Bear with me. Easy texting. Okay.
On our September 2nd, we have $25 even,
Okay.
and that is at Craigslist.org.
Okay.
September 2nd, $22.86,
Okay.
and that is benverified.com.
Okay.
Just a moment. On September 2nd, we have $10.56,
Okay.
and this is to Sally's Beauty.
Okay.
September 2nd,
Okay.
$8.38,
Okay.
Sally Beauty.
And these are all debits, correct? These are not credits.
These are all charges.
Right, exactly. I'm with you. Okay. We're on the same page. Cool. Okay.
We're going to deduct the credits afterwards.
Awesome. Awesome. Sure.
Okay. Did I leave it to Sally Beauty?
Yes, $8.38.
Just $8.38.
Right.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you said 18.
Mm.
September 2nd,
Okay.
we have $26.82,
Okay.
and that is at Humphrey Yogurt.
Right. Okay. It's actually Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yeah, it's like Humphrey's Yogurt. Like Humphrey Bogart, Humphrey's Yogurt. Yeah. That's okay. Okay.
And on, sorry, hang on a second. On September 4th, we have $120,
Okay.
and that is to the elan1 escrow corporate.
Okay.
And then on September 2nd,
Okay.
we have $82 even,
Mhm.
and that is at a CTC Constant Contact.com.
Right. Oh, sorry, $82?
82 even.
Wow, they raised their cost. Okay.
And September 2nd,
Mhm.
$20.70.
Mhm.
Vericel's Restaurant for solid.
Oh, Versailles.
There you go.
Okay.
September 4th,
Oh boy. Okay.
$18.92.
Okay.
Staples.
Staples, right? Okay.
September 4th,
Okay.
$85 even
Mhm.
at Tiffany West.
Okay.
On September 3rd,
Mhm.
$9.95,
Okay.
and that is benverified.com.
Okay.
September 3rd,
Okay.
we have $50 even,
Okay.
and that is at Breakdown Services.
Right. Okay.
And then September 4th, we have $6 even
Mhm.
at Central Parking.
Okay.
September 4th,
Mhm.
we have $65.39.
Prince Charming.
No, Costco.com.
Oh, right. Okay.
September 4th, $29.99.
That's Prince Charming.
Nope, that's at Yahoo.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then we have September 8th, and that is $12.50. easytexting.com.
Okay.
And then we have September 8th for $13. And that is Actors Key West.
Right. Okay.
September 9th,
Okay.
$10 even. Actors Key West.
Okay.
On September 9th, $25 even at Craigslist.org.
Okay.
On September 9th, $27.15.
Okay.
J2J Connect service.
Okay.
And the last one is September 9th, $11.99.
And that's for?
And that is for A&I kiosk.
Right. Okay. And that's it? That's the last one?
That's the last one.
Okay, let me take a
This
look.
billing period so far, which keep in mind we still have tomorrow, any charges you put on tomorrow will all be on your next statement.
Okay, that equals $2,955.92.
I don't know why I have $2,956.49.
You know, maybe I entered. Don't worry about it. That's $2,955. You want to call it $2,956? I'm cool. I'm not going to stress over a change. You know, let's just call it $2,956 just for the sake of working with a nice even number. Okay. Okay. So now the credits.
Now the credits. A moment. Now we're going to deduct one of those, $1,235 even.
Okay. All Valley.
The All Valley.
Could you do me a favor and give me the date first, and then the amount, and then the vendor? Just working with a form.
That was on. Yeah. No problem. That was on September 2nd.
Okay.
Now we're down to. What do you have?
Oh, I didn't. I haven't done my formula yet.
It's okay. It's okay. So we have the $1,235 even, and that was on August 22nd. And then we have a credit on September 2nd for $32.22 from Rite Aid store.
Okay.
We have a few pending charges right now not included, and it looks like we have potentially 2 of them coming off in authorization. So there's about an $80 difference in there.
Okay, so 12. That's
what your current balance is.
That's $1,267 worth of credits. 1267. So let's just subtract 1237 from 2956. 1237. Let me do this again. 2956 minus 1237. 1719. Okay, close, close. I'll work with that.
And then minus the 30 whatever from Rite Aid.
Right, yeah, that included. I added All Valley Paralegal plus the Rite Aid, which was 1267. Oh, I subtracted. I'm sorry. You're right. I subtracted 1237. But when if I do an extra $30, that will be pretty much close. Okay, I see that. But here's what I'm not understanding, Brittany. When I logged in on Friday, all these charges up to the 4th embraced $41.95. You're telling me it didn't? What it's, let me rephrase that. Let me give you cleaner verbiage, if that's okay. When I logged on, let me see what you guys call it. Please bear with me. My session ended, so I'm going to log back in again, okay? Thank you. Okay. Okay, password.
My only assumption with what happened when you called is that there was that extra charge up in your authorizations that I think may have miscommunicated with my advisor.
I'm sorry.
Information to you.
I'm sorry. If you just please bear with me here. I just want to be able to visually be with you, okay? I'm not with you yet. Oh, God, I don't want to freeze out my password. Don't tell me I screwed up again. I think I did. Okay, shoot, I don't want to get locked out. Okay, let me try it again. Oh! Bear with me here. I'm having difficulties logging in. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have the 2. You don't have my username with a 2, do you? I always get this mixed up.
I don't. Actually, I'd have to get tech support.
Oh, don't worry. That says due to, okay, my account back home. My account has been restricted. Oh, shoot. Bear with me here. Jesus Christ. I can't log in. Alright. I'm going to have to deal with them. Okay, here's the thing. I'm sorry. I was told on Friday, when I went in on Friday, forget what I was told. When I logged in on Friday, that first box, current balance, showed $41.95. Are you telling me that $41.95 current balance doesn't reflect all these charges?
It is included with those charges. That's why I don't know what you saw or anything. I wish I was there, on Friday, but looking at the account here, I mean, I don't know. I don't see you being double charged for anything. I mean, it's all going to be itemized on your next statement. Your next statement's going to generate. Tomorrow's the closing date, so you'll be able to see your statement on the 11th of September.
Okay.
6 o'clock in the morning, Thursday, you'll be able to see your statement, see all the charges I just gave you.
Brittany, can I ask you for a favor? Okay, you gave me the charges that got us to that $1,600, and the original question was, could you please get me to $41.95? And you were like, okay, hold on one second. Just as a friendly reminder. And then you inspired me enough to say, okay, let's do this route first. Yes, get me to this amount so that I can understand. And then when we're done, remember I asked you, can you please, if needed, can we go here? I would really like to go there. I really would. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I just have to make it make sense before I give it to you. I'm going to try to get it where it was up to 41.
I mean, I know we're doing forensics here, like what they do on these detective shows with dead bodies, DNA and all that stuff. Yeah, when it comes to money, I think we all get, concerned. I want to, listen, when it comes to money, I take that very serious. It's rather sad that we have to, but that's just, it doesn't grow on our backyards. If my daddy were Donald Trump, I wouldn't care.
I understand, sir. Do you mind if I place you on hold for a moment?
Nope, by all means. Now, you have my number in case we get disconnected, right?
Absolutely. You want to give it to me if there's just in case? What is your number?
310-497-5926. Again, 310-497-5926.
Give me just a minute, okay?
Sure. Thank you, Brittany.
You're welcome.
Hi.
So, to get you to the 41.91, 49, what you have to do
Yeah. I'm with you. Okay.
is add on charge for the Owl Valley Paralegal.
Okay. Bear with me here. We're
I gave you with all your charges.
Okay. Adding it to what amount? To the 29.56?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Bear with me here for one tiny second. 29.55. Okay. Give or take by $5. Okay. So you're telling me that you credited me twice for All Valley Paralegal?
No.
Oh.
There was an extra credit on there because of the previous charge that she charged you on August 22nd.
Right.
Conflicted with it. So there were actually showing 2 of the credits in one of the charges.
Can you water that down? Because I'm not following that.
That's why I wanted to place you on hold, because I wanted to explain it to you the best way I could of why at the time when you called it showed the 41.
Pretend you're talking to Paris Hilton. Make it really bimbo and limbo proof. Okay? Extra blonde proof, whatever. Make it extra blonde proof. I don't care. Pretend I'm a 5-year-old. Really, really simple. 'Cause I didn't follow that.
So for accounting purposes, you have to show that extra charge on there along with the credit. So the credit, I believe, the reason when you called that credit, there's no way it could have been on there. I know that I don't know if the advisor was saying that it was because she was seeing the previous credit. I honestly, I can't explain that. I wish I could, but I can't. So, I mean...
What the advisor told... Go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm with you, I'm listening.
And this is for accounting purposes. You have to show the actual charge on there with the credit back. So, all of your charges plus that $1,235, it is the $41.95.
So why is it that the account says, that $0.00? What did you call it before? What the fraud department puts in as the
It was a charge-off, is what it's called.
A charge-off?
I don't necessarily know what they did with it, because I think that's just the end of their dispute. Like, we put something in to dispute with our fraud team, and they came in and said, we're done, we're closing the case, so they put charge-off because it looks like she credited your account back. So I believe that's what that's from.
So we're saying, okay, so what are we saying about that? That charge-off is implying what? My entire scenario with All Valley Paralegal, or is it one
your dispute, the first dispute with the first one that you put in
on August 22nd
is valid.
That's valid. When?
Right. We were able to refund your account the $12.35 from that original charge.
I should be getting a letter in the mail saying that they succeeded. So I don't have to probably send any documentation or anything like that.
You don't. If they needed anything, they would request it through mail. So you'll probably get like a sworn affidavit letter if you haven't already or something like that from the fraud team. But
Okay. So basically that's what charge-off means. Okay.
yeah.
So are we saying that when I made my payment, is there any way you could see what box I clicked on to make that payment?
I don't. The only thing I see is that, the timestamp that you did it, on September 5th at 17:55 minutes. So that was at 5:55 p.m. that you made the payment.
So the payment that I made that you're seeing was for the previous monthly.
Yes, from your previous month's charges.
And that would have embraced what dates?
Those were your charges throughout September 11th through August 12th.
September 11th? We're not even up to September 11th.
No, the 2007-17-15 paid all of your charges throughout September 11th through August 12th. And that you get billed for in September. Just like all your charges August through September, you get billed for and paid for in October.
Okay. So when it said the second option, which it would help if I was logged on, but I can't because I have to call now your other number, you're saying that what I made a payment for on Friday was for what?
Was for your previous month.
And the previous month
charges.
is from what date to what date?
From July 11th
there we
to
go.
August 12th.
That's what I paid for. I didn't pay for the remaining, which would be on or about the 12th to the 13th of August to the present, pretty much.
Exactly.
Okay. 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 So we're 100% certain that anything and everything with All Valley Paralegal has been removed, dropped, canceled, credited, whatever you want to call it, from this final balance.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. So when we do 2956 and we subtract the second 1267, that's how I come up to that 16 cents.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, I pity you. I would hate to have to explain this to people, especially people that are not good with math. I am good with math, though. As you can tell, I love math. When it comes to, because I think of it as my money, I am very good with math. I could do this in my sleep.
I know, and when it comes to money, I'm the same way, so I don't judge you in any way at all. I completely understand, especially with everything you're going through. I mean, I'd be concerned as well. So don't worry about it.
It's a fiasco from hell, and I bet you this woman's probably going to want to wind up suing me in small claims. And if she does, I'm going to turn around and counter-sue her, because, I've learned, hey, I can bite back just as tough, just as worse. So I'll get her, that's for sure. All righty. So okay. So as for, okay, all right. So we're 100% sure. Okay. All right. 2 outstanding matters that I want to discuss with you, and I know I've overwhelmed you, Brittany, and I apologize. I apologize, and I really do want to thank you for sticking with me, because I know it got my emotions started to get pretty high there. So it's again, it's not you. It comes to money, we're all being protective. Brittany, question. Just changing topics briefly, just to air it out here. I have to go back to Staples and return an item that I bought from them, so it's going to give me like a $95 credit. That card is now closed. That's the card ending in 6434. What card do I walk into Staples with?
If you walk in with your current card, they don't need to know anything about you changing your account number.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to get back on this card. Just like if you were to go in and make a payment using your old card number, we're still going to get the credit. We're still going to get the payment. The only thing that can't be done with that old card number is charges. So if you go in with your current card, they will be able to credit the funds back onto it.
And ending in 3270, even though I purchased it ending in 6434?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I just asked.
Because sometimes merchants can be like, oh, we can't do that. I wouldn't even say anything to them about it. I just don't even bring it up Because if you do, then it's just gonna be a lot more complicated. They're gonna say, oh, we can't do that, even though it will go back onto it just fine.
Okay.
I 100% assure you, because if they even try to say that, no, they need to call their merchant services. They definitely can run it back. It's a lost or stolen card. It's just going to be a very big inconvenience for you to even mention it.
Okay, good point. Yeah, I know. 'Cause, look, I'm a merchant too. I own a business.
Yeah.
So, I know about pre-ops, post-ops, and all that stuff.
Right.
So, okay. I have a question for you. Is there a way you can give me the name of her merchant bank?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is there a way you can give me the name of the merchant bank for All Valley Paralegal?
The merchant.
The merchant bank for All Valley Paralegal. Is it First Data?
Oh, the merchant bank?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that information.
Oh, really?
And I don't think it would be something the bank would allow us to release.
Okay.
To the merchant.
Because she is in violation, by the way. Because when you have a chargeback, you don't recharge the card to the same cardholder.
Right.
Yeah, she is in serious
violation.
violation.
Like it. I mean,
that is a violation, and she can actually be shut down for that. She can actually be shut down just for this chargeback. I mean, God knows what else she has going on with her merchant bank. Okay. The other last question I have for you, it doesn't look like she can put any more charges through. Is that right?
if you change the card number, she wouldn't be able to authorize any charges on your account unless she had set up like some kind of an auto pay where she had like an authorization number. So if you have that new card and she doesn't have any card number, she shouldn't have any way to charge the account.
Okay. Well, she does have my old card number.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to use it and charge on it anymore. So.
Okay. Okay. Is there a way you can put a block on this, on her capability of charging on this one just to play it safe?
With the credit card side of the world, we don't have a way to block a specific merchant.
Really?
Dispute rights. Yeah, we have dispute rights, and fraud rights, but we don't have a way to block the merchant. I know, like with our debit cards we do, but not with the credit card.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, Brittany, I got one more question for you. I got you on the phone. I might as well give you everything. My interest rate right now is set at 10%. Is that right?
Your APR. Your APR is at 10.99.
How long?
On a promotion.
Right. And how long is that going to be for?
That expires December 8th,
okay.
2014.
And I can call back and ask them for a new one.
Right. After it expires, if your account's still in good account status history, generally they're going to have another offer for you.
Oh, yeah. It'll knock on wood, I really like this bank. You guys have one of the best rates. And believe me, I checked. All right. Brittany, I just, I don't know. I think I clicked on the second radio button when I made my payment just to play it safe, which may have been the balance from July to August. And I just think that the representative who gave me that information telling me that the $41.95 did embrace that second charge was a little unclear. I think she may have, I don't know what happened there. So we're saying...
I think there was a lot of miscommunication on it, and I'm certainly going to have it reviewed for feedback because of the fact of what we had to go through.
Yes. Yeah, please. So basically, we're saying that a second credit wasn't needed for this whole dispute with All Valley Paralegal because All Valley Paralegal's merchant bank probably came in and they reversed it themselves. They credited themselves. Is that what we're saying?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Okay. All right. So technicality, there was only one charge ever placed. So are we also saying, yeah, okay, but if they credited it back, then that wouldn't have shown $41.95. It would have shown $29.56. Hang on. No. Bear with me here. Okay, bear with me here for one tiny sec. Okay, just for the record, we're saying here that the $29.56 okay, never mind. I think I got it. I think I got confused there for a moment. Okay. All right. I just really was under the impression that I would have gotten $12.35 removed from that $41.95. So that's where there was that miscommunication. Okay. All right. So if someone from that department, they told me they would give me a call today and they didn't call, do you see any notes on the account from Friday's conversation?
Let me take a look here. So she stated that you called in, you needed to speak to a supervisor, it's very urgent, and you went over to the fraud team. I'm not sure if you spoke with the fraud supervisor, but you did speak with a supervisor on Friday.
Yes, and I think her name was Stephanie or something like that. I can't remember.
And what's it say? Hang on a second. It looks like Brianna.
That's her, yes, because I asked her, was it Rihanna like the singer or Brianna? Yep, that's her. Mm-hmm.
Then I don't even read your notes to shift some money in here.
Sure, please, if you would really start with
some type of a research. Do a research. Must have been on Thursday. I think that Brianna was with the fraud team. She had to have been.
Okay.
I don't know. The research request submitted. What did she research? Did you have her research anything?
I had her, well, yes, I had her put in the actual, well, we disputed that second, I disputed that second transaction on August 27th and that pending transaction on the 3rd of September.
That's probably what it was, and that's probably why with the charge-off we had the 0, because it looks like the actual transactions with that Owl Valley were already completed. Like, they were already canceled out. Any charge she put on the card were already credited back.
Okay.
So I think I don't know what happened with that call. I'm going to have it reviewed. I'm really sorry.
Okay. All right, so basically, All Valley Paralegal is wrapped up, and I won the dispute, so I'm not going to be charged for it anymore. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Are we sure about that? The reason I asked is,
seeing
the reason I'm asking is because first I was under the impression that charge-off meant I won the dispute. Now it looks like the meaning of charge-off was that there was nothing to credit for the second investigation.
Because all the credits on your account, your charge, a total of 2 charges on your card, and they were credited back. Like, they canceled each other out. And then there was another one that just never even went through.
Okay.
So that's definitely, I don't know what was said, on Friday. That's why I'm kind of, you're not, as far as showing, she can't charge you. You're not going to be charged again for that charge.
Okay. So as far as this dispute, do you see it's been closed, or do you still see it open?
I don't see it closed, but I see that credit on your card. We still in dispute and credit on it, but it could be the fact that it's going through a system update as we speak,
Okay.
since we have been on the phone.
Okay.
So the charge could be coming through valid. I don't have the confirmation on it yet.
I'm sorry, coming through valid meaning, what does that mean? I'm sorry, coming back is valid, what does that mean?
Well, because she credited you back for one of the charges.
Mm-hmm.
The other one we have in dispute, but we temporarily give you the money until it gets resolved.
Right.
I'm not showing a closed on it, but I see the charge-off of 0.
Okay.
So generally that means it's closed, but I don't have a confirmation on it.
Got it.
That's why.
Got it. Okay. So are we saying that a second letter is going to be mailed to me so I can provide more?
You will get a letter. Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be requesting more information, or is that going to be closing it out?
It could be requesting information. At this point, I don't have a yes or no answer. It could be a subpoena type letter asking you to give us like a subpoena form affidavit, or it could be the closed letter.
Okay. All right. No problem with the subpoena. Okay, so we're done. I really appreciate this. I know I put you through an amazing workout, and you really did it like a champ. Thank you. You really did. You got me to understand this, and you're right. When I logged on, it was the second radio button that I clicked on. You know, because the first one's pay the whole balance. The second one is to pay the balance between the previous billing cycle, and I think the third one is to do a specific amount, a customized amount, or like a minimum or something like that. And I believe I did pay the ones from July to August. Okay. Okay. So I apologize. I just, I'm protective when it comes to money, like most people.
No problem.
And could you have them give me a call tomorrow? I want to talk to them with regards to this dispute.
I can put a request in for them to do that. I won't be able to do that. Actually, you would need to contact them.
Actually,
I don't have a way of this.
Brianna told me, she put, I don't know if your notes you could see, she told me I should get a call on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. And she was very clear that they close at 4:30 Central Time, so I think they're in Texas or something like that. So I mentioned, can they call me after 2? And she said, well, if they call you at 2, that would be 4 Central. That would only get 30 minutes to go into this. It would be better if you can make it earlier. So I said, well, can you have them call me at 1 p.m. Pacific, which would be 3 o'clock Central. And they never called at all today. Well, yesterday, because it's now Wednesday.
She had to be in the fraud team because I'm in Idaho, and those are only call centers we have. We have one in North Dakota, one in Idaho, and one in Kansas City. Kansas.
I think she said, I am sorry. I think when I heard Central Time, I immediately equated it to Texas. I apologize. I just think of Central Time as Texas for some reason.
So she must have been in Kansas.
Yeah, it was definitely
So
Central.
that is the fraud team.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely Kansas. Then she said Central, so yeah. Okay. Well, they never called, so is there a way we can request a call back then? The call that never took place today, can it take place later today?
I can put a request in. I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so when I send the request, I don't know what the follow-up is going to be or what they're going to respond to me with.
Okay.
So I'm the only one here right now.
Okay.
Like I said, I can send the request, but I'm not going to get follow-up on the request until I come back on Thursday.
Sounds good. I can work with that.
And if you call on first thing in the morning, anybody will be able to assist you, and then at that point you can ask them why nobody called you back from that.
And that's the fraud department is what you call it. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I will let you run, Brittany. I have to deal now with the technical support so I can get my log-on access back again. So thank you. You enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Oh, can you connect me? Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right. No problem. Well, we appreciate you, but if you need anything again, just let us know, okay?
And I appreciate you, Brittany. You were really a champ. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. If everything goes well, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just a moment. My name is Amber. Can I start with your name?
Hi, Amber. It's Albert Simic, and I have a little bit of an error here. Emotions ran high because I'm fighting this charge back from hell with this vendor from hell that I have a restraining order on. I was on the phone for, oh my God, I've been on the phone for I think 70 minutes now. Let me see here. No, 90 minutes. My God, that was the fastest 90 minutes of my life. It went fast, though, and I was on the phone going through every single bloody transaction. So I guess my nerves must have gotten to me that I must have locked myself out. I can't log back in.
Okay, sure, I can help with that. Let me pull up your login information here.
It should be Albert Simic with the number 2 at the end.
Okay. Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
And you're not locked out.
I'm not?
Let's try again.
Okay, well, I'd like to use my same password. So Albert Simic 2, continue. What is your dream job? Okay. Next. Now enter my password. Let me try it. I'm second guessing myself on this password. But oh, I know what I did. I didn't put that extra character. Okay. Start again. God. Okay. You're right. I'm not logged out. I'm not blocked out, or whatever you want to call it.
Good. Were you able to get in okay?
Yep. I don't want to change anything. Leave as is.
Okay, great. Anything else I can help with?
No, that's it. I'll let you run. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling, sir. Hope your night goes better.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.